So first, what I start with is getting out of bed. Usually takes me about 5 to 10 minutes depending on the day. Go ahead and put on my glasses, and then I go ahead and put on my hat. That's usually what I do. Sometimes I wake up and I don't put on my hat. And then I go ahead and turn on the light to my living room slash kitchen, walking over to the bathroom. And right as I wake up, I go ahead and brush my teeth. That usually takes anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute, depending on the day. Uh, doesn't usually take too much time. I try to brush twice a day to make sure that I have strong and healthy teeth and enamel. After this, I do believe I'll be eating breakfast, but we will see. And you see me here really going for it with the brushing of the teeth. I don't know why I'm going so hard, but that's okay. Just getting every tooth, you know how it is. And I should almost be done here. Probably the last swipe around in terms of getting all the teeth. If you like the video or you would like to see more content like this or different videos, go ahead and leave a comment in the comments down below, and also any kind of information or feedback that you have about this video, go ahead and leave that down there as well. Okay, so we are now leaving the bathroom. We're going to go out here to the kitchen. We're going to get ourselves a bowl, and usually I have a bowl of cereal. I have a lot of different cereal. So I go with whatever I'm feeling that day. Usually it's Frosted Flakes. It's one of my favorites, that or Mini Wheats, which, if you don't know, Mini Wheats are little squares that are covered on top with a layer of, I guess, sugar. That's basically what it is. A white sugar. You'll see it on top of it. Frosted Flakes is basically just sugared corn flakes. And it's really, really, really good. I love it. It helps me before work. And look at that, I don't have my hat on. So this is almond milk. I believe it's unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Tastes 10 times better than regular milk, and it has probably a third of the calories of regular milk. So definitely would recommend. Definitely something to check out if you have it where you live. Okay, I put a spoon in there. Look at that. Oh, and I get some water. Look at me. Hydrate. That is very important. Make sure you always have a glass of water with your breakfast. Oh, and here I go taking my meds, or my vitamins, quote unquote, to get me through the day. I usually have a whole glass of water with them, so make it a little easier. And also getting an extra glass of water before my breakfast, so definitely helps. So let's see here. Yeah, that's a lot of water. Definitely a lot of water. Okay. And now we're eating. So I usually look at the news while I'm eating, but since I was filming with my phone, I wasn't really able to look at the news. Okay, and now I'm going to make my lunch for the day. Usually I pack a lunch every single day. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Usually I'm packing whatever's in the freezer into the little plastic container in my lunch pail here. And then, yeah, I'm really struggling to get this with one hand. I really should have set up the tripod for this. So there I go. Go ahead and open the container. And the first thing I get before getting anything from the freezer is usually like a protein bar or breakfast bar. It usually gets me through what would normally be my breakfast at work. So you'll see me struggle here to get this out of the box. And the box is empty, so I put it down there with the rest of my recyclables. And I believe it is just peanut flavored, which it's actually not bad. I prefer the ones where it's mixed with multiple different kinds of nuts and pretzels and stuff like that. Let's see here. We have chicken nuggets. That is what we're going to have for lunch. That ain't bad. That is not bad at all. Although I didn't realize before opening the package that there were only 3 left. So that's what I went to work with. Definitely not as much as I had hoped for, but definitely enough to get me through the day until I come home again after work. So close that up, put that in the side, and then I grab my drink from the fridge after I throw that away in the garbage because it is all gone. Alright, so I go into the fridge here. Usually what I take with me is a Diet Pepsi. It gives me the caffeine that probably most people would get from their morning coffee. I have that for my lunch to help me get through the rest of the day. So let's see here. We are going to close up the lunch pail and we are done. Awesome. So this is me. We're walking out of the front door, just moving the shoes out of the way. Can't believe I put those there. How could I? And we'll go ahead and unlock the door. We're going to walk through. I almost forgot to lock the door. I'm a little dumb. And then, yeah, I wanted to switch hands here. There we go. Okay. And now we're walking down the steps. Look at those red shoes. Good Lord. Okay. And now we're walking over to the car to leave for work. Usually I park on the side of the building. This is just in the parking lot out back. So usually I don't park here. But last night I decided to anyway. So it doesn't matter. Go ahead and open the door. Alright, I throw my bag in the car usually before I get in. And then I start up the car. Alright, and this is the ride into work. This is going through the city in which I live in. This is around 5:30, 5:40 in the morning. So as you can see, there's literally nobody else out on the road besides people who are actually going to work. So it's definitely nice being able to get up that early and not have traffic and deal with anybody on the roads. Most of the people that are on the roads at that time, like I said before, are probably driving to work, not going anywhere to shop or anything that early. And that's where I'm headed. So we can see here that I have arrived at Walmart. Look at that. That is where I work. And we usually park out in the front parking lot. Okay, and the next part here is me clocking into work. And this is the back room of Walmart. It's pretty cool. Alright. And this is me on my first break around, say 9 o'clock, 9:15. It depends on the day. This is me having the peanut bar or peanut butter bar. It tastes like peanut butter. I don't know if there's much peanut butter in there, but it does taste pretty good. You can see my eyes darting around. I felt kind of weird recording myself, and it kind of felt like I was being a little self-conscious because I kept staring at other people, making sure they weren't staring at me, but my recording wasn't too obvious, so that helps quite a bit. Oh, look at that little look. And the sweatshirt that I'm wearing is a college in South Carolina in the U.S. It's called Clemson University. Their mascot is the Tigers, and I really like their football team. And this is just me chewing and munching. I don't know how much longer this goes on for, but hey, I stopped it. Okay, so this is around 11 o'clock. I've gone through 2 hours of consistent work before I got to my lunch. Definitely well-deserved. Definitely feels amazing to sit down and eat lunch. We usually get about an hour for lunch, so I don't usually use the whole hour. I use around 51 to 52 minutes. I don't like sitting there for a whole entire hour because then it's almost impossible to get back to work. It doesn't feel right. It feels too long. And usually I also have water. They have cups there that we can use, so I just get water from whatever water source they have there. And my nose was a little runny because I kept going in and out of the cooler because I work in the produce department, so that's where we keep all of the fresh produce. And I cannot get enough of that water. I guess I was very, very, very thirsty. Although it helps I hadn't had any water since around 5:30 this morning, so that would be why. All right, and that is the end of that. And now we are towards the end of me walking out of work. It is around 2:56, me walking to the car. Okay, this is 3:26. I had just arrived at my second job where I am doing orientation. And that finished up early, so I was able to get some shopping done, and I made it back home at around 5:04. And I just got some essential stuff I needed for dinners in the future coming weeks. Probably last me about a week or two. And that is about it. The rest of my day was basically just watching YouTube and talking to Day. Thank you for watching. Bye.